Sak Pase. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Team Sak Pase Podcast. It's your boy Glad.
And I'm your boy Rob. We are your favorite podcast show where we interview great entrepreneurs from all sectors of industry. And remember to subscribe, comment, and share below. Subscribe, comment, and share below.
Guys, today we have our first female.
Yes, give it up.
Yes, give it up. Let's make some noise.
Give it up, people. Give it up.
History
right here in the making.
Team Sak Pase Podcast has their first female
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special guest. We're talking beauty. We're talking everything, makeup and lifestyle. Dolledbytrishie in the building.
Yes.
What's up?
Give it up. What's
Hi,
up, girl?
guys.
Say what's up to the people.
Hi, people.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How you guys?
Good.
Yeah.
You lit.
I'm trying.
You
No,
are
you're
lit.
not.
out
I'm not
here.
trying.
Nah, you're doing.
Yeah.
You're doing.
Thank
You're definitely
you.
doing. We're definitely proud of you. We've been seeing the movement.
Thank you.
2 years now? 3 years?
Three. Three going on. It was 2018 I started. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow.
So here's a
Yeah,
question.
it's been 3.
2018. Did you ever have any aspirations of being an entrepreneur?
No, not at all.
And where did this? Because I remember you came to me one day and you said, "Glad, I'm gonna start doing makeup,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start doing it. I want to start, get real serious about it." And I was proud of you. I said, "All right, cool." But I never knew you were into makeup. Were you always into makeup?
I was always into makeup.
Okay.
From I was this high. Well, this high. But I was always into makeup. But there became a point in because makeup changes all the time.
Mhm.
Like what's in, like just like clothes, like what's the new fashion. There's always like a new makeup trend and everything.
Mhm.
So I think I was like 20 years old at this time, and it just got it was too many steps, too many things to do. So I was like, all right, never mind. And on top of that, other things got in the way. Like I'm in my early 20s. I want to have fun. I want to go venture out and do other things. So I got distracted and I just left it alone. But I always, wore little makeup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Followed all the YouTube things, but never thought I would get into it.
Now, before you launch your Dolledbytrishie Instagram, you had your personal Instagram that had 5,000-10,000 people, and I was mad at you because you deleted that Instagram and started. And I'm like, why? I said, why did you? And you were like, Glad, no, I don't need to. Those are mostly promoters and people. They don't really care about me anyway. But you said that you wanted a fan base. You wanted to start from scratch.
Yeah.
And that's what you have now. I see you have a true hardcore fan base. They're rallying behind you. You have clients every day, every weekend. You're booked. What was the spark plug for you to say, you know what, I'm going to take this seriously?
The most honest answer I could give is I just wanted more money. So that was one. And the interesting thing is before makeup, I wanted to go into event planning.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually hit up Daphne. She hooked me up with Sharice. And we were talking and everything. And Daphne actually said...
Daphne is who?
My cousin.
Okay.
That's Gladys' sister.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just, for the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying?
This
You
is
said that.
a
You throwing out names.
this is a La Familia show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a La Familia show.
Sorry,
Yeah.
okay.
You throwing out names.
So you hit up my sister.
Okay, yeah.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Because she's in event planning.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
So I hit her up, and the first thing she said was, "Really? I could see you doing makeup or something like that."
Oh, wow.
And I forgot what I said, but I just honestly I didn't believe that I could do that. I was always, helping my friends decorate events, and it always seemed like easier.
Mm-hmm.
But I thank God every day that I chose makeup and not event planning.
Why you say that?
Well, first of all, event planning is a lot.
It is.
It's a lot. And yes, when you have little ideas for events, it's cool. But I don't want to get up at 4:00 in the morning and go break down stuff at an event.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go through all that.
Okay.
But I don't know. Makeup was just more me. Like, it was just really me. And anybody that has known me since I was little they're always saying, I'm so proud of you because this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's like God told me, like, no, this is not
Because you're having fun with it.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like work.
Because I have a full-time job. Okay. That feels like work.
Correct.
This doesn't feel like work. Maybe, when I have to wake up early to do like a wedding or something, that's when it feels like work. But I leave and I'm like, wow, like that was fun. I like that. The ladies felt great and,
So you're tapping into $1 billion industry. Let's talk about that. The makeup here in this culture is $1 billion industry. And for you to get into it the way you did, I applaud you.
Thank you.
Because it looks natural. Like people,
yeah.
like the transition, the phases that you do on Instagram, like that's hands down, that's dope.
Thank you.
So in your mind, how do you separate yourself? Because you say you have a 9-to-5. How do you work your time? And like there's got to be like some time management involved. Like how do you have assistants? Like how does that work?
That's honestly the hardest part of it all.
Okay.
Is balancing both. On top, I'm balancing my 9-to-5, I'm balancing makeup and my personal life. So that's the hardest part. But I mean, I just make it work. I don't know how to explain it, but I just I just always look at my business how I would want to be treated at someone else's business. So it's like...
Give us a couple of examples.
Like, for example, like I'll have a client, like, okay, I don't really, think this should be a thing. But for example, I have clients that say their baby shower is like Friday night.
Okay.
Friday or something like that. I work Fridays. And sometimes they need their makeup done earlier than I can offer them. They'll come Thursday night and keep their makeup on for the next day.
Wow.
So they're sleeping on the pillow like they're
even sleeping. What they say is, I slept like I'm dead.
Wow.
Like, so things like that. And it's like, I know how it feels to just want your makeup done, especially for your special event. You don't want to go like just looking regular or doing your own. But so I mainly do clients on weekends. That's the best part of it. I mean, it sucks sometimes because I feel bad when I have to deny some people, but I mostly do it on weekends, so that works. I do evening appointments because sometimes it sucks, but it's not that bad. But that's really how I balance it. And if I have something to do, like for example, next week you guys have your brunch.
Yep. Right.
Yep.
I block that day out in advance.
Oh,
thank you.
But things like that.
But y'all owe me this.
Yeah.
But there's some things obviously that I can't make.
Right.
Like some events that I can't make. So that's a sacrifice that I have to make sometimes. But people understand, and sometimes it's a good excuse too when you want to get out of things. Right. But I just try my best, the best that I can to make it work. I do have to deny a lot of people, but they usually do understand. And if they're really, really adamant, then I, try to work with them. I've left work early sometimes to accommodate. I've taken days off to do weddings.
Wow.
Things like that. So
you eventually want to transition this over to full-time or?
So that's okay. When I first started makeup, I said that eventually I want to just do bridal. Now that I'm getting to a lot of bridal, I actually said that I wanted to do funeral makeup.
Really?
I would get into
funeral
that
makeup.
Full time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Ooh,
hold on. So you want to get away from bridal?
Kinda.
Why? Why do you want to get away from bridal?
Doing bridal makeup.
There's always a wedding, and there's always a wedding. So you're always gonna be busy.
Yeah, doing bridal makeup is what made me have an intimate wedding. It's a lot. It looks great, and when you look at it from the outside in, just like I would do, because before I became a makeup artist, I was always getting my makeup done. So when I was looking from the outside in, I'm like, damn, she just did 8 people, and she just made this amount of money, like just in a day. Like I'm like, it sounds great, but the time and effort and work you have to put in. Like
we're gonna get to that too, but keep
man,
going, keep going.
It's a lot. Even leading up to it, like you're dealing with the bride, you have to do a trial with the bride to find out exactly what look she wants. Getting to the hotel, these weddings are. I did a wedding. I never even heard of this. It was in Sound Beach. Have you ever heard of it?
Sound Beach?
Sound Beach.
I have not heard
That's
of it.
in Long Island.
Sound Beach.
Deep.
Suffolk County.
I don't even know.
Sound Beach.
I've never. It was beautiful.
Wow.
But it's like, things like that.
You've got a lot of your clients and fan base that's probably getting upset right now. You're thinking about getting away from it.
No. Like, I'm always going to take my regular clients.
Okay.
And like, when I say get away from it, all I mean is that I don't want to do it just bridal.
Okay. All right.
Like, I'll still keep taking brides and things like that, but I don't think I would ever venture off to just be a bridal makeup artist.
So now talk to us about funeral makeup.
So
is that, am I saying that industry?
I don't even know, honestly.
So you want to get into it? You're thinking about it.
I thought about it because I'm part of this makeup group on Facebook. I can't think of the name right now, but I saw a post about it, and a lot of the makeup artists were saying that they much prefer to do a dead person's makeup than a living person's makeup. And I just thought about it, how, wow, I think I would too.
Is it because they're not giving feedback? Oh, I don't like this color.
That's a part of it. Like, they're not talking. They're not, they're not looking down at their phones. They're not blinking,
because
they're just staying still.
I ain't doing that.
But
I'm not touching it.
Let's talk about the other aspect of that. You're doing makeup for a dead person. How do you think you would be able to cope with that?
That's the thing. And I also read that it's completely different from doing makeup on a living person, because a living person, they have oxygen running through their body and, oxygen coming out of their pores and everything like that. A dead person doesn't have that.
So it's a different kind of makeup.
It's a different kind of technique and everything. I didn't look into it because what you said is what's kind of stopping me. I can't even look at a dead body at a wake. Wow. So imagine doing the makeup for it.
And how's the money in that industry?
I heard it's amazing.
It's amazing. Well,
to get one person, you're probably making as much as one of my full day. Well, not full days, but way more than I would charge one of my living clients. This sounds so weird. One of my living clients.
Wow. So let's talk about the money aspect of it, because we all know beauty and makeup is a $1 billion industry. So you're in this business by yourself. So what's the range? Okay, someone comes in, I want my makeup done. So what's your range of, how do you charge them? Is there a specific price that you charge them, or how does that?
Well, I have a website. They have to book through the website.
They have to.
Because they have to pay a deposit. These days, people play with you.
Okay. How much is your deposit?
$20. And it goes towards, the full amount. Okay. So my prices range right now from $70 to $80 a face, depending on what look you want. So they would just pay a $20 deposit, and then when they come, they pay their balance. So when I first started, I always heard about the deposits, and I'm like, why do you need a deposit? So I wasn't charging deposits. And then that's when I learned that people play with you until they have to pay. So then I started charging deposit, and yeah.
Well, okay. Here's my way of thinking. I think you should charge more. That's just
everybody says that.
That's just my opinion, because I've seen your work, and
I know
your deposit is literally like.
I know. I started charging when I started. I was charging $55, and people was like, "You're charging crackhead prices, Trish."
Yeah.
And I started putting it up, but it's like a part of me is scared to lose a certain clientele, but then another part of me is like, if you really my client and you rock with me, it doesn't matter what I charge.
You've put in the work though. You've put in 2 years, 3 years. They've seen the work. It's spreading like wildfire on IG. So increasing the prices I don't think you would lose. If anything, you'll probably get more.
But also remember, because I said I always run my business the way I would want to be treated at a business. I'm not paying $150 to get my makeup done. There was never a way in hell I would ever pay $150. And that's no shade to nobody that charges that. When people charge what they charge, that's what you charge. That's fine. Everybody has a reason as to why they charge what they charge. But me personally, I'm just talking for myself. When I used to get my makeup done, and if I saw $150, I'm not booking that.
So it's...
I would say try it.
I say try it only because...
Just
only
try
because
it.
150?
Yes. No, but listen.
You never know.
You may not charge. You may not pay for that price. But someone else that wants Trish will pay for that price. Whereas you can get... You have to deal with two personalities, whereas now you're dealing with one because they're paying that double. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at it long term because I've seen your work, and yes, you.
Thank you, Rob.
I think you should.
That means a lot coming from men. Because usually when the men come with their wives or their girlfriends, which I usually don't allow for this reason, they're always like, oh my God, what's taking so long? Oh my God, it's too much. But I just try to do a different type of makeup than a lot of these girls are doing.
Okay.
Because a lot of girls that charge like the 120s, they're putting rhinestones on your eyes, they're putting glitter, and that's stuff that I'm so not into.
What are you into?
Just looking like myself.
Because the makeup is, that's what I mean. Like, it's not too much. It's not
exactly.
over
it's like,
what are the different styles do you offer on your website?
Honestly, it just goes from a range of your eyeshadow. Like, if you just want a natural eyeshadow, that's the first price. If you want a little more, it's the second price. And if you want, like, colors and all that extra stuff, that's the most dramatic one. But there's girls that all their looks are the dramatic ones. So they're charging ones because they're spending like an hour. And I'm hearing makeup artists spend an hour, 30 minutes on people's faces. Where when I first started, I would spend that, but now I'm like, it's like 45 minutes.
Tops.
Yeah. Well, an hour tops.
So let's talk about that time. When you said, okay, I want to take this seriously, when did you say to yourself, or I should say, did you go to school? How did you start learning how to, make sure that you deliver a great product?
That was one of the hardest things too, because when I'm thinking I know how to do my makeup, and then when I started actually doing it, I felt like so many times I wanted to say, you know what? I don't need to do this. Like, just never mind. But then my husband kept pushing me. My friends kept pushing me. Everybody kept pushing me. So I'm like, okay, like if this person can get where they're at, then so can I. So I just kept practicing. I didn't go to school. I took one class that, it didn't really help. It gave me some knowledge, but if all I took was that class, like it wouldn't really do anything. So, honestly, just studying on my own, watching YouTube videos. There's things that I would Google and read up about each and every brush. What it's for, how to use it. I'm at my corporate job, like on my computer typing, and I'm going over to the next screen because I'm watching a YouTube video and just like, I just took every single aspect. Like, okay, I need help with eyes. For like months, I'm just studying eyes. So then that's when people would look at my work on my Instagram and see, okay, like she's focusing more on eyes. Then my sister came and she was like, okay, the eyes are cool and everything, but what's going on with the skin? Like, these people are looking dead. She told me that, and I felt crazy. I was like, oh my God, like, why would she say that? But then I started looking, and I'm like, she's kind of right. So that's when I started focusing on skin. And now I really started focusing on skin, and that's when I noticed, like, okay, this is what I need to focus on. This is the type of work I want to do. I want to focus on skin and making people look flawless. And then my whole range of who I'm looking at now and who I'm following totally changed. Now my favorite makeup artist is completely different because now this is what I wanted. This is the kind of work I wanted to do. When I first started, I'm doing work that the girls with 50,000 followers are doing.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to just mimic exactly what they're doing because I want the 50,000 followers and I want this. And one thing I always tell every business owner, followers mean nothing. It means absolutely, you don't want followers. You want clients. You want bookings. There are people with 50,000 followers that really don't get that many bookings. They have the right friends promoting them. And, that's how they take off. And certain people, they go on somebody's page and they're like, I'd rather book this makeup artist because she has 50,000 rather than the makeup artist that has 1,000, for example.
So what's other than providing great work, what are some other keys you believe to getting good clients or just getting clients rather than that person following or trying to get 50,000 followers?
I think the most important thing is customer service. That's the one thing that I'm so big on because that's one thing that the beauty industry lacks. Like, it might be $1 billion company, but it also lacks a lot of customer service because a lot of people, they're just in for the money. They're like, okay, I could do hair. Okay, I could do this. So let me just make money off of it. Okay. But you really have to have your clientele and build it and keep your clientele, like keep people coming back. You really have to have great customer service skills. So certain things like just rules, like some people have rules where, okay, I pay my deposit and you canceled my appointment and you keep my deposit. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Then that's a way for you to make money because this is your only job maybe. Or for example, if I cancel my appointment and I make another appointment, my $20 deposit's gone. I got to pay another deposit now to book another appointment. That's happened to me before, actually. And I was like, what? But things like that, like I always think of if it was me. You never know what that $20 was to somebody. You never know why they have to cancel. So things like that, like if I cancel your appointment, I'm giving you back your deposit. And I'm going to be apologetic about it. And I'm going to find you another makeup artist. Things like that, because it's little things like that that make people want to like feel comfortable coming to you or talking to you. Right. And also when they come to me, like I make them feel like we've been friends forever. Cool. I'm not that person that's just like here to just do your makeup and then send you on your way. Like I'm talking to you, I'm asking you where you're going, we're talking about life. I've had girls sit in my chair and not leave until 2 hours later because we're just in conversation.
So great segue. Let's talk some spicy talk. So what are y'all talking about?
Ooh, everything. A lot of men drama, women drama, anything. A lot of
What are women in your generation saying about what's the men drama? What are they saying about men these days? What they talking about?
A lot of them want to get married. They're waiting for the ring. A lot of them.
So they're in relationships? Okay.
And they're waiting for it.
And these are like long-term relationships, and they're just waiting, and so guys are not committing.
Yes. Things like that. That's one of the most common things I get. And I just try to talk to them. I'd be like, I always say, don't ask him for it. Don't keep pressuring him for it. Wait. And if you feel like you can't wait no more, and oh my God, then leave him alone. Then.
Yeah, I mean, I think
don't keep bothering him.
When a man knows, a man knows.
Exactly.
So yeah,
it doesn't take him 10 years to know.
Right,
that's a fact.
So it's more like a therapeutic kind of session.
Yeah, and for them too. Like it wasn't until maybe like a year or two after I had one client, and we actually have the same birthday, and she was telling me about her situation, and I just kept telling her like what to do. I kept giving her advice, telling her to pray and everything like that. And she still talks about that to this day. She actually sent me a message the other day and she was like, every time I like see somebody and I talk about you, I always tell them like how you changed my life. And just things like that stick with me and make me say, okay, yes, like this is what I love.
So this is your purpose. You found your purpose, you think, through makeup?
Well, I feel like makeup. There's still more for me. Still more? Like, I feel like makeup makes me want to do more. Like, the fact that I saw that I can start a business and it can get somewhere, it makes me want to do something else. I just don't know what, though.
Well, you have a strong influence, obviously.
Yeah.
So, wow.
What? I'm still on the spicy talk.
Yeah, let's get back to that. Yeah.
What else are y'all talking about? I just want to know.
And the audience wants to hear.
I mean, I can't tell you guys.
Of course not. We're not gonna say. We're not gonna say what exactly what they say
confidentiality
in the barbershop either. But I'm just.
That's some barbershop talk. Like
yeah, but you guys aren't on here telling what you guys.
We're not
in the barbershop.
Oh, but we
can. I mean,
just in general.
I mean, the best way I could put it is that a lot of them think, excuse my language, niggas ain't shit.
Wow.
Now we getting somewhere.
Yeah.
But I try to tell them, and I don't care if I sound like a pick-me or whatever, but at some point you have to realize, well, stop liking ain't shit niggas. That's it. And I tell them that. And I'm like, well, what about him ain't shit? Oh, he does this, he does that, he does that. And I'm like, so why are you still with him? Oh, because we've been together for... So because you've been with somebody for 6 years, that means you have to stay? Does that make any sense to you guys? Like, I'm not happy, but because we've been together for 6 years, I have to stay. Why?
Therapy.
Yeah.
Because you love them? Okay, cool. You'll get over it.
Fear.
Eventually.
Yeah. Oh, fear.
In another 10 years. If you start now, you'll be over it. If you don't start now, it'll be longer.
Right.
And that's all I say is that if you accept it, then you can't be mad. Especially when we're at a certain age.
Right. That's
when young girls come and they like high schoolers and stuff, I just tell them, enjoy your life. This guy that you're crying over right now, in 10 years, you'll forget that he exists. Maybe not because of social media, but just enjoy your life.
Wow.
Wow. That's what's up. Okay.
We also talk about, things that are just going on in the world. Like, I was just talking to my client about the whole Astroworld thing. And she actually had a different opinion on it than me.
The Travis Scott situation.
Yeah, him. But she actually had a different opinion on it. She thought that he was to blame. I don't think he's to blame at all. My husband agrees with me.
Yeah.
So you think it's the concert promoters or organizers that are to blame?
I don't think anybody's to blame.
Yeah, that was just...
I mean, how many people were in that?
50,000.
50,000.
So, and honestly, these things happen at his concerts. It's like rock concerts.
Right.
These are festivals like EDM, like it's a festival where people are all on drugs and they're all doing different things, having fun. They do mosh pits, all that, like things like this happen.
Right.
And they said that 80% of people did not know that anything was going on.
Wow. The only person I didn't like was the cameraman when he was pushing off that girl because she told him. But it's at the heat of the moment. It's a lot going on.
Okay,
50,000 people.
Imagine your cameraman right now.
Yeah.
With his headphones on.
Yeah.
And listening to everything he's listening to. With 50,000 people, big speakers, everything. Do you really think he heard? I couldn't even hear in the video what that girl was saying.
Joe, if you ever you hear me, bro? Yo,
if we ever say someone's dying,
Joe, keep that Sak Pase going, like.
But they said if they stopped the concert, it would have been worse.
It would have been worse.
Because imagine if we didn't know what was going on, and then you hear somebody's dead. We all run into the exit now, and now it's.
They think it's a shooting. Or
yeah. Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah. I feel you.
So,
that's crazy.
But things like that, like I have not disagreements, but me and my clients, we have little discussions about stuff that's currently going on and things.
Right. So that's great. That's awesome. So where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now? Okay, I won't. Okay, 3 years.
Hopefully to have a bigger fan base. I do want to do a celebrities makeup, but I'm kind of scared because I feel like I've heard horror stories about some celebrities. So I would like to I honestly want to do a celebrities makeup just to see the difference in what my career would be. Because I feel like that changes a lot of people's careers. Because I've seen girls charge like what I charge, and then they do a celebrity, and then their prices double. And I mean...
Well, you're bringing value to you.
Are you? What if you suck? and you just did the same sucky work on a celebrity. How does that how does that make your work better?
But then how do you get that celebrity? Obviously, there's a reason why you got to that celebrity status.
True.
Or
that's true.
That person referred.
Yeah, I was
that referral.
You're right.
In your retrospect, you don't, your art, I think it's art. It doesn't suck.
It's it's literally painting.
Yeah. So
I'm painting a face.
You have a celebrity, it definitely brings up value to, to your
right.
artistic work. So yeah.
So I do want to try out doing a celebrity just to see, how it would work, how I would be, or how it is just in general.
Full time? Do you believe you be able to do this full time in the next couple of years or so?
The only thing about full time that kind of scares me is things like, what if I don't have clients this day? What am I gonna do? What if I don't have this much clients next month? What am I gonna do? With my corporate job, I'm guaranteed a paycheck, and it comes with amazing benefits. I don't get that with makeup.
But you get the freedom as an entrepreneur.
You don't. These people do not give you freedom. You don't get freedom.
But this is the choice you made.
I think this is what I believe. I think with time management, as an entrepreneur, as you continue to grow and your word of mouth, and let's not forget about the follows, but your clientele grows with time management. I believe you can do it full time. And if you do have that time management, then you'll be able to have that freedom, because I know you love to travel with your husband and all that stuff. So I think you'll be able to do it.
Yeah, and I think it's just...
So don't be scared. Just embrace it.
It's just something that I would have to just like I was scared to step into makeup. I have a problem stepping in.
Yeah. I don't think you're far away from that next level, honestly.
Really?
It's going to come.
I'm thinking followers still in my head.
No, I mean, me seeing your movement over the last 2-3 years, I think you're not too far from it.
Well, thanks, Glad.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it 100% for sure. What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Like,
just in general. What's
in general?
Yeah.
Craziest rumor I heard about myself. I don't know. No, I'm really thinking, like, the craziest rumor I heard about myself. I heard I was a lesbian.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I heard that, and I was like, no, I'm
not. Okay. Well, that's.
But I don't really hear things about myself. I try to stay out of everybody's way, and I try to just do my own thing. Right. But yeah, I don't know.
Good. I mean, that's good that nobody ain't telling nobody. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, wow.
You sure?
I feel like there's something else. There's something crazier.
Don't be shy now. Your husband is here.
No, I'm not shy. I'm just trying to think. That's the first thing that came to mind, because I remember I was like, what?
Yeah, right. Hubby is here. I don't want to sound like...
Yeah, I mean, I just said I was a lesbian in front of him.
He smirked. He was like, lesbian.
I don't... Yeah,
that's cool.
Either people don't tell me, or I don't know. If I think of it, I'll tell you guys.
No DM us.
Yeah, I'll DM you guys. I'll comment it on the video.
What would you tell this young girl who wants to be a makeup artist? She doesn't know how to get in there, but she wants to do makeup because she's following Dolledbytrishie. What are some words you would give her? Encouraging words.
Follow your own path. Don't follow anyone else. Don't look at what this person's doing and say, oh, she looks like she's doing good. Let me do what she's doing. Do whatever works for you, and whatever, floats your boat. Because when you're doing stuff that doesn't feel like it's you, because I started wearing makeup that I would never wear. I don't wear glitter on my eyes. Like, I would never do that. And that's no shade to anybody that likes that. But when I started doing makeup the way I would do my own makeup is when I started getting all my clients. So just do whatever you like. Don't follow anybody else. Don't let social media get to your head, because at the end of the day, when you're at your studio, that's what's real. When you have your clients, that's what's real. Social media, you could tell people you have, on my scheduling app, there's an option where I could look busy. you could fake it till you make it in all these industries. So just follow your own path. Keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Literally, you're not gonna get it in a day. Be patient. Practice. Believe in yourself. Follow yourself.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Next time we're gonna have you on, she's gonna be doing this full time. Watch.
Yeah. I should have done somebody's makeup.
So yeah,
on
actually,
camera.
let's do that next time we get somebody here.
Yeah.
Not ours.
I don't do men makeup.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah, you should. Because we've done it. We've been in rooms where we had to put makeup on. It felt weird.
You put makeup.
It felt weird. It felt weird. I was like, yo.
I don't like where this interview's go right now.
Let's switch
yo, don't front. Stop fronting.
Nah. There were times.
This dude.
There were
makeup on.
There were times where like my whole face is mad oily and I need a little touch up. So I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. Keep it 100.
You gotta go in
makeup too.
Come on, he lying. Nah, there's been times you gotta put the powder on. No, but you should. We should actually have a live session.
Yeah, I would definitely do it.
Just do something. We're gonna talk behind cameras.
We'll figure some
ideas.
Yeah, a contest. I love giveaways. I love giveaways.
So now, is there a discount if they say Sak Pase on there or something?
We could work something out. We could work
but
something out.
But you gotta up that price though.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna give a discount out these days is if I up the price. I'm already giving out discounts.
Yes.
Let everybody know where they could find you on social media.
On Instagram, I'm at Dolledbytrishie, DOLLEDBYTRISHIE. And from my Instagram, you see everything. All my clients, my website is on there to book. You have to book on the website. And yeah, I mean, that's the only place I really promote my business, Instagram.
That's what's up. It's just the beginning for you. Much success.
Thank you.
Congrats.
To you guys too.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You heard it first. This is I'm like lost for words.
Why?
Our first female
dope
guest on Team Sak Pase.
Like we've seen her start this business from scratch, and I applaud you.
And if I could do it, literally anybody could do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We appreciate
I didn't want to do it.
Wow,
I did it.
Wow,
no doubt.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. And remember, guys. Any last minute words? Any last?
Nah, go ahead.
Good?
Go ahead.
Close out.
Go ahead.
Trish,
let people know where they could check us out, Rob.
Yo, Team Sak Pase Podcast. Don't forget, we are your favorite TV show. Yes, I'm saying it. I'm calling it.
Put it out there.
It's going to be a TV show.
Speak it into existence.
Put it out there.
It's going to be
the
a show.
Sak Pase TV show.
Absolutely. So now we're going to bring more and more females. Yes, we've been hearing about it on the comments. So now you guys got to subscribe, though. You got to subscribe, share, and comment below. Please subscribe, share, and comment below. And that's it. Team Sak Pase Podcast.
We out. Woo!